You are so unbothered and so unconcerned. I could just beat your ass right now. What's going on, you guys? This be your boy Scotty, and this is the first ever video of my new segment called Astro-Scotty. This is what we'll be talking about astrology. We'll be talking about zodiac signs. We'll be talking about your rising sign. We'll be talking about your sun sign, what your rules are. We'll be talking about the moon signs. We'll be talking about everything in regards to astrology. Now, you guys already know, if you've been watching me for a couple of years now, that I'm a big advocate for astrology. I research astrology. I look up things about astrology. I know a lot about astrology. Sometimes I could just look at a person and tell what their zodiac sign is. Case in point, I was looking at Love and Hip Hop Miami, and I was going on and on and on, ranting on and on about Baby Blue from Pretty Ricky, and I said, I bet he's a Leo or a Scorpio. Look how angry he is. Next thing you know, I look in the comment box and somebody says, Scotty, you were right, he's a Leo. So I pretty much know what I'm talking about in regards to astrology. Being that this is the first day of my zodiac sign, which is Aquarius, we're going to start off by talking about Aquarius. But before I get into that, one of my subscribers by the name of, I think it's Aretha Washington, if I'm not mistaken. Let me make sure it's the right name, because I just seen it on one of my posts that I did on a community board. Let me see, yeah. Her name is Aretha Washington. Today is her birthday, January the 20th. So I want to send a special shout out to Aretha Washington. Happy birthday, fellow Aquarian. So let's just get right on into it. So we're going to start off by, being that this is my first video and this is my first video about Aquarius, we're just going to talk about the basics. We're going to talk about what the little things that you need to know about Aquarians. And being that I am an Aquarius, I can tell you what I agree with and what I don't agree with, and what's true and what I feel like is not true. Okay? Sometimes we can be in our own damn denials and people can see things that we don't see about ourselves. So first of all, we are an air sign, and we're also a fixed sign. The colors are light blue and silver. The day is Saturday. Our ruler is Uranus and Saturn. And they say that our greatest overall compatibility is with Leo and Sagittarius. I don't like neither one of them damn signs, okay? But we just started this damn shit, so we ain't gonna start with the bashing already, okay? Our lucky numbers is 4, 7, 11, 22, and 29. And the date range, which is today, January the 20th, all the way to February the 18th. So we're going to be talking about nothing but Aquarius shit for the next couple of weeks, alright? Isn't that a treat? Okay. So, here's the strengths of an Aquarius. We're progressive. We're original. We're independent thinkers, and we are the humanitarian of the zodiac. The weaknesses: we run from emotional expression, we're temperamental, we're aloof, and uncompromising. The likes of an Aquarius: fun with friends, helping others, fighting for causes, intellectual conversation, and a good listener. The things that Aquarians dislike is limitations, broken promises, being lonely, dull or boring situations, and people who disagree with them. I know I'm not like that, am I? Okay, so Aquarians are born shy and quiet. But on the other hand, they can be eccentric and energetic. However, in both cases, they are deep thinkers, highly intellectual people, I must say, and they love helping others. They're able to see without prejudice on both sides, which makes them people who can easily solve problems. Although they can easily adapt to the energy that surrounds them, hold on, this surrounds them. Aquarius born people have a deep need to have some alone time and away from everything in order to restore power. People born under the Aquarius sign look at the world as a place full of possibilities. The ruling planet of an Aquarius, no, wait, I'm going too far. Aquarius is an air sign, and as such, uses mind at every opportunity. If there is no mental stimulation, they are bored and lack of motivation to achieve the best result. Aquarius ruling planet is Uranus. Has a timid, abrupt, and sometimes aggressive nature, but it also gives Aquarius visionary quality. They are capable of perceiving the future, and they know exactly what they want to be doing 5 or 10 years from now. I'm a whip to listen, okay? Uranus gives them the power of quick and easy transformation, so they are known as thinkers, progressive, and humanists. They feel good in their group or community, so they constantly strive to be surrounded by other people. The biggest problem for Aquarius born is the feeling that they are limited and constrained. Because of the desire for freedom and equality for all, they will always strive to ensure freedom of speech and movement. Aquarius born have a reputation for being cold, insensitive, shit, I had to stop right there because I know I can be cold. And everybody says that I'm motherfucking insensitive too. But what the fuck ever. But this is just their defense mechanism against premature intimacy. They need to learn to trust others and express their emotions in a healthy way. Intellectual stimulation is by far the greatest aphrodisiac for Aquarius. There's nothing that can attract an Aquarius more than interesting conversation with a person. Openness, communication, imagination, and willingness to risk are the qualities that fit well in their perspective of life of the zodiac sign. The compatibility with other signs can be complex. Integrity, honesty are essential for anyone who wants a long-term relationship with this dynamic person. In love, they are loyal, committed, and not at all possessive. They give independence to their partners and consider them as equals. Although Aquarius born are communicative, they need time to close to people, to get close from people. Considering that they are highly sensitive people, closeness to them means vulnerability. Their immediacy behavior combined with their strong views makes them a challenge to me. Aquarius would do anything for a loved one to the point of self-sacrifice if necessary. Y'all bitches love fucking with me, but I would do anything for you, whether it's to sacrifice my own damn mind, well-being, and my own damn peace. Baby. Their friends should possess those 3 qualities: creativity, intellect, and integrity. When it comes to family, their expectations are nothing less. Although they have a sense of duty to relatives, they will not maintain close ties if the same expectations as in friendship are not fulfilled. You better ask my damn cousins. Now, as so far when it comes down to the mind of the Aquarius and the things that they just said about Aquarius, I really believe that all of that shit is true, because everything about what I just said about the sign pertains to me. I do feel like I'm at best when I'm creative. Like, there's nothing that I can't do, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like, I can find a way to make something work. As you guys already know that I'm a writer, I'm a content creator with this. Like, I know that the content that I do create here is pretty much mediocre because I don't have like the equipment right now to do what I should be doing with it. But I like to create things. Like, I love to write songs. I like to write poems. I love to write novels. I like to create stories. I like to create people. I like to create dialogue. I like to create a lot of things. Like, I'm very passionate about my craft. Like, I feel at peace when I'm writing. It doesn't matter if it's a song, it doesn't matter if it's a novel, it doesn't matter if it's a poem. I feel at best when I'm creative. Like, I don't really do the emotional expression. The best thing that I can do to express myself is in a creative manner. if I feel some type of way about what you did, sometimes I can't find the words to really say how I feel about the situation. Sometimes I can just listen to a record and I can send that record to you, and every single word in that record can really identify with me, and it's basically a person singing a record, but the person is singing what I feel about what you did to me to that person, or how I feel about you. Say for instance, if I love you a lot, I can send you a record that speaks about my love for you in a way that I don't know how to speak it, and I can send you that record and that's exactly how I feel. I can send you a collage with a song that I love that describes how I feel about you, and you know what I'm saying? I can send that to you, and that's my way of showing my appreciation. That's my way of showing my love to you. Like, there was this guy that I used to date. Let's just call him JP. He was also a Virgo. He was born on August the 25th. And his name did start with a J, and his last name ended with a P. And he would get very frustrated with me. A lot, because I wasn't really emotionally expressive. So what I would do is, there was a song by K. Michelle that I love to this day, and I still love, but I can't really play it like that because it reminds me a lot of him. It's a song that if you want to look it up, go right ahead. If you want to pause this video and look it up right now, go ahead. But it's off her More Issues in Vogue album, and it's called All I Got. That song was basically my letter to him. The song described exactly how I felt about him. And I made like a collage of pictures of us when we were out and all of that stuff. And the song was playing in the background. So every time I would hear that song, it would take me back to that particular relationship. And that song reminded me of him. But when he hurt me, the song that I played a lot was Mary J. Blige's You Plus Me Love Lesson. That song was all about him, and every time I hear it now, it takes me back to that moment. It was 2017, early 2017, around this time, 2017. I had just lost my job. I was on the verge of a mental breakdown, ready to commit suicide and all types of things. And he just disappeared, and I just couldn't get him. And that song had just dropped, and I was in love with that song. If anything, that song came at the right time. So whenever I hear You Plus Me, or whenever I hear All I Got, it takes me back to that place with him. Even if I listen to the album itself, More Issues in Vogue, it takes me back to him because I listened to that album a lot while I was with him. So that's a big example. As far as being shy and quiet when you first meet me, that's what you would think I am. I don't say much. I'm always quiet in an environment that I'm not used to. If I don't know you, I'm not going to be talking to you like that. And it's not to be rude. It's just that I like to observe my surroundings, so to speak. That's what I like to do. So it's kind of like people be looking at me sometimes. They be like, oh, you don't like me or something. It's not that I don't like you. It's just that I don't really know you. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. And as far as my compatibility being with the Leo and fucking Sagittarius, that could be the farthest from the truth. I don't believe that because I don't really mesh well with Leos. Like, I will say that two of my favorite cousins are Leos, but being friends with a Leo, I know for a fact that will never work out for me, because in my opinion, as an Aquarius, I'm more laid back and I don't really need the extra attention, and I like my space, and I'm ready to do what I want to do. Like, I don't like to follow anybody else's rules. Like, if I want to do something, then I'm going to do it. And that's what they mean by limitations, that we hate limitations and broken promises. And Leos are so territorial to me, and sometimes they want you to just be on their side, and they only want you to see their side of the situation, whether they're right or wrong or whatever. And no, I'd rather see it from both ends. And if I feel like the Leo is wrong, I'm gonna tell the fucking Leo that they're wrong. But they don't like that, you know what I mean? Now, Sagittarius, I get along well with Sagittarius women. One of my close friends named Shay, that I grew up with, she's a Sagittarius, and I get along with her quite well. Live with Leah, a fellow YouTuber, she's a Sagittarius, and me and her have the best relationship. But the Sagittarius men, I ain't got nothing for you. But this ain't the damn time to be bashing y'all. But I have dated 3 Sagittarius, and none of them ever worked out. They're liars, 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 liars. Now, I don't like to be lonely, but at the same time, I'd rather be lonely. But at the same time, I just want enough attention to where I don't feel lonely. And once I'm not feeling lonely anymore, okay, you can go on. You know what I'm saying? Like, that may not be the best thing, but you know, that's why I'm not in a relationship. Like, if I want some male company, male companionship for like a night or two, I can deal with that. But once they become pushy and want to be all up under me all the fucking time, I can't take it. So, no. I don't like to be lonely. I do like to have that loneliness fulfilled at times. But once that's fulfilled, I don't really need you to be around me. I know that's crazy, and that's probably what they hate about me, about Aquarians, but that's just the truth. If they say we're uncompromising, that is true. If I don't want to do it, I'm not doing it. Like, I know that in a relationship, you're supposed to compromise with certain things, but I feel like if I have to compromise with something that I don't want to do, then that's putting a limitation on me, and I don't want to do that. So, if I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it. And that's just it. That's uncompromising, and I don't give a fuck, okay? Aloof, that's true. When a person meet me, it's like, say for instance, my friend, she could introduce me to someone, and she'll be like, this is my friend Scotty, and the person will be like, hi, my name is Barbara, how are you? Hey, how are you doing? That's exactly how it is. Like, I really don't be saying nothing, or like my mom, like, I just mimic her on the beginning of the video. Like, she's a Cancer, and a lot of the times, like, she be like, pouring out her innermost thoughts to me, and I could just be sitting there looking at her like, you know what I'm saying? And that annoys her. She'd be like, you're so unbothered and so, like, unconcerned, like, for real. And I'm like, it's not that I'm unconcerned, I just don't know what you want me to say. You know what I mean? Temperamental, meaning hot and cold. Like, I can be in on something, but then I'm not in on something. It's like real fickle. So, yeah, when they say that we are fickle as fuck, sometimes we can be. Because sometimes I can be like with a man, if I'm really interested in him, and it's like, yeah, I'm all for it, but then I turn cold on his ass when I'm getting sick of him, or I'm getting tired of all the attention that he's giving me, or all of the affection that he's giving me, and I just turn real cold, and I just don't want to be bothered anymore. And I know that that's crazy, but that's really the truth. Like, it'll get to a point to where it was this Taurus that I dated, and to this day I really like that person, but they moved somewhere else. But I dated a Taurus, and I was really vibing with him. I really liked him. But then there would be night, and we would talk on the phone every night. But then after a while, I started getting annoyed by talking to him every single day. Like, it'll be days where I will call, it'll be nights where I'll get ready, where I'll call him, and I'll be hoping and praying that he didn't answer the phone so I wouldn't have to talk to him. You know, I just call him just to say I did, but I would be more than happy when he didn't answer the phone, because I just wanted a night where I wasn't talking to him. Like, I know that that's weird as fuck, but that is so, like, for real, like, seriously, like, honestly, like, whenever I like somebody, sometimes I really get bored easily, and I get sick of it, and I just move on to the next. And that's probably why I'm feeling like I don't need a relationship right now. That's probably the biggest reason. Now, people who disagree with me, now you know I don't have a problem with people disagree with me, girl. You know I ain't got no problem with that. Just ask the people in the comment section. They know I don't give a damn about them disagreeing with me. When it comes down to the money part of an Aquarius, when it comes to money, the Zodiac has a talent to maintain a balance between spending and saving money. Woo! When I tell you that ain't nothing but the truth, my cousins be going in on me. They say I'm cheap. They say I don't never enjoy the fruits of my labor or anything like that. They say that I make so much money and I keep so much money to the point to where I don't ever spend it. It's not the fact that I'm cheap. It's just the fact that I be thinking about the long haul. Like, I know that I can afford some new Jordans, but I won't buy the new Jordans. I just buy some Adidas and call it a day. I like Adidas anyway. I like LL Cool J. I like the chains. I like to dress up like I'm a hip-hop star from the 80s any damn way. So if I can just settle for the, not Aquarius, but settle for the damn Adidas, then I do that. It's not like I can't afford the damn Jordans, but I choose not to buy them. Because Jordans are fucking expensive, and although I want them, I'm not going to get them. But that's just my my discipline with my money, and this is why I can keep money. Like, when I get down to $300, I'm not giving nobody shit, and I don't want to spend shit. I feel like once I get down to $300, I'm broke. When someone says, Scotty, can I borrow like $20? I say I'm broke. If I'm saying I'm broke, I'm at $300 or less. So I'm not giving you shit. When I get down to $300, don't ask me for shit because I'm broke, okay? Point blank. So I know how to save my money. Like, for real. Let's see. It is not uncommon to see an Aquarius boldly dressed in brightly colored suits. I love pink. I love red. Favorite colors. Careers such as acting, writing, teaching, photography, or piloting are suitable for this sign. Writing! See? And when I was growing up, I wanted to be a teacher. Like, I wanted to teach English because I love English. And isn't it ironic that I love English and my favorite thing is writing? Like, come on now. And I love to take pictures. I really do love to take pictures. So photography and all that is really, like, the truth. How to attract an Aquarius man. You should learn about all the negative and positive Aquarius traits if you want to seduce a man born under the zodiac. Aquarius men are unpredictable, intelligent, social, independent, and excellent communicators. Some of the negative Aquarius characteristics include unreliability, stubbornness, indecision, and inflexibility. Sorry, but that's true. If you want to seduce the man born under the Aquarius astrology sign, you will have to be cool about it. If you ever come on too strong emotionally for this man, he would never even thinking about taking you to bed. That is so true. Because if I want to have sex with you, I want to have sex with you. Point blank, period. I do. Like, I don't need you to be emotionally attached to me to have sex with me. Like, if I, like, sex is to me, I really don't have emotion. Like, sex to me is not an emotional thing. It's like a mental thing for me. It's like I have different imaginations on things that I want to do sexually anyway, and I'm hypersexual. So, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, that's my thing. Like, if you confessing your love to me and stuff and your feelings, and I just adore you and I love you and I just really think the world of you and I think that you're everything. I'm like, okay, can you take me home? Yeah, it was a nice night. Can you take me home? Like, that can turn me off to having sex. Like, I don't want to hear all that shit when I'm having sex. I don't need it when I'm having sex, honestly. Like let's have sex. And we can do all the emotional shit when we wake up in the morning or later on at night. Whatever. Like, I don't need that before sex. Like, you know, let's just fuck, get it over with. And then in the morning, oh, I just enjoyed you. You were everything to me. Oh, my God. Basically. The Aquarius man can live inside his own mind. So he needs a companion to talk about the progressive thoughts he creates. So if you want to seduce him, you should be friends first. Most of their romances tend to start out as friendships, which gradually evolve into something more serious. All the time. A lot of the people that I dated, we were friends first before we became lovers. This means that the Aquarius man would never ever enter into a romantic relationship with someone who isn't already a friend. You got to be my friend before you be my lover, to be honest. Like, I got to build a friendship first. Be patient. Keep things on a platonic basis until you're ready to make your first big move. Respect his need for freedom, his individuality, and his desire to make a difference in the world. So yeah, my thing about it is this. I can be unreliable sometimes. Like, my mind goes so many different places and so many different speeds. Like, that's crazy, but that's true. Sometimes I can say I'm going to do something, and if I forgot, honey, I forgot. Don't charge it to my heart, charge it to my mind. I forgot. I got a lot going on up here. But then the stubbornness. I'm very stubborn. If you don't know, now you fucking know. But I'm very stubborn. And there's nothing you can do to really get me to change my mind. If I don't want to change my mind, I'm not going to fucking change it. You're not going to do it. If I don't want to do this, I'm not doing it. If, you know, you can have your opinion, but you're not going to make me sway mine. Point blank, period. And if, a lot of the times, if I'm wrong about something, I'm not going to apologize right away. Like, I'm mad, so I don't give a fuck about being wrong. I don't give a fuck about what I did. If I said something out the way, I don't care. You made me mad, so that's what it is. But you know, about a day or two later, after everything has calmed down, I apologize. But I'm telling you, I'm not going to apologize the first. Like, I'm not going to apologize right away, period. And that's crazy, but it is what it is. Now, the part that they say about when you come on too strong, that pushes me away, it really does. I remember this Sagittarius guy wanted to date me, and he was never really my type like that, but he was a nice guy. But he tried to talk to me, and he was so pushy. Like, I was in one of those moods one week where I just really didn't want to be bothered. But then he wanted to see me, he wanted to be around me, he wanted to be all up under me, and I was like, I don't feel like being bothered. And he was just pushing himself on me, and the more he pushed me, the more I just backed off. Like, there were so many text messages in my phone that left his ass on red that it didn't make no sense. If I'm telling you, give me my space, leave me alone, just do that. Like, please, just do that. It ain't, you know, just do that. Now, like I said, a lot of my relationships, we all started off as friends. The Taurus that I dated, we started off as good friends first, and then we later on had feelings for each other, and eventually we had sex, you know what I'm saying? But it didn't go too far because he still had feelings for his ex-boyfriend. So he wasn't that bad to me. He just, he was trying to move on, but he just wasn't ready to, and I respect him for that, and we're still friends to this day. I'm friends with a lot of people that I used to be either in a relationship with, or that I was just sleeping with. Because I have a best friend that I once, and he's also a Taurus, that I just had, like, you know, we had a past before we just decided that we were going to be friends, okay? We used to talk, and he was younger than me. Like, I was about 22 or 23, and he was like 19 or something like that. And you know, we were talking and stuff, and you know, I liked him. I know he was younger than me, but I liked him. But he wasn't really ready. So he just went on to where he needed to be at. Now we, you know, got back in contact later, and we became friends and whatnot. And then, you know, one of those friendships where you just have an attraction to a person and you just are curious about it, but you don't go there until the other person says something. So one time we just said that he just came out and said he had a sex dream about me. And I said, damn, that's odd, because I had a sex dream about you a couple of nights ago. And he was like, seriously? And I was like, yeah. He said, man, we might as well just go ahead and just do this. And I was like, sure, why not? He came up here, we had sex, and it was great. And, you know, after that, you know, we laid down or whatever, and, you know, it was just like, we was like gossiping after we had sex. We were talking about music. We were just talking about all types of things that friends talk about. And after that, you know, he left, and that was it. And we've still been friends ever since then. Like, sometimes people be saying that sex can ruin a friendship, but it never ruined our friendship. We had sex that one time, and that's it. And it was great. And that was just a moment in time, and we never did it again. So, yeah, I do agree with the whole friendship thing, being platonic and all of that stuff. Now, I do have my need for freedom. I don't like for nobody to tell me what to do. If I want to stay out late with my friends, I can. If I want to go out on the boys trip, I can. If I want to do that, I can do that. Point blank, period. You can't tell me what the fuck to do. So that's going to be an issue for people, for whoever dates me in the near future. I like my damn freedom. I don't like nobody to tell me what to do. And that's just what it is. Like, point blank, you can't tell me what to do. Like, if I want to hang out, I'm going to do that. And I just need my freedom and my individuality. That's it. Long as you know that I'm faithful to you, long as you know I'm not fucking around on you, long as you know I'm not doing any of those things, you should not be worried about how long I'm staying out with my friends or whatever that may be. So a lot of this stuff, and these are just basic things about Aquarius, a lot of this stuff is all true. So when it comes down to it, compatible signs Aquarius should consider is Aries, number one, because that's true. One of my best friends for so many years is an Aries. Gemini. My best friend is a Gemini, and my youngest brother is a Gemini. Libra. My best friend is a Libra. Doesn't that make sense? And Sagittarius. My youngest sister is a Sagittarius. She's very shady, and I love it about her. She just turned 18. I love my youngest sister. That's probably one of my favorite siblings. And Leah is a Sagittarius, and y'all know I love my Lily. And one of my best friends, Tavares, he's a Sagittarius. So that might make a little bit of sense. I don't know, but that's neither here nor there. So these are the basic things about Aquarius that you need to know. And the next video will be something else about Aquarius. I don't know what I'm going to talk about, but it's going to be about Aquarius. We're going to talk about Aquarius all motherfucking Aquarius season, okay? It's nothing but Aquarius videos coming out, alright? Send my if you have any suggestions on a video that you want me to talk about in regards to zodiac signs, just send me the idea. You can send it to me on Facebook, you can send it to me on IG, or you can send it to me on Snapchat or anything like that. Or if you need my email address, I'll leave it below and you can email it to me also. We're going to make this a community thing. We're going to talk about all types of stuff. So this is the first episode of Astro-Scotty. All my social media is at the bottom. Feel free to like, rate, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'm out here, you guys. Make sure y'all enjoy y'all Sunday. The next time y'all see me, I don't know what video I'm going to be doing because this is pre-recorded. I'm out of here, y'all. Shit. Peace. And before I go, I just want to introduce you guys to my little sister, Danielle. She's now started a new YouTube channel. It's like a family vlog. Hopefully one day I'll appear on that vlog with her. But her YouTube name is I Am Danielle. She's now at 14,000, not 14,000, shit, 14 subscribers right now. All my Team Scotty people, show my little sister some love, okay? She's a Gemini and I love my sister. And there she is. My friends are texting me, but there she is. Be sure to subscribe to her channel and tell her that Scotty, her big brother, sent her. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Subscribe to I Am Danielle, and I'm out for real. Peace.